for USC. Juju Watkins, Kaya Padilla, Mackenzie Forbes, and Caitlin Davis, all three from the Ivy League.
Juju Watkins is putting up historic numbers in her freshman season at USC, drawing inevitable comparisons to the legendary Caitlin Clark.
Rebounds a game. She was named to the Wooden Award late season top 20. She needs some empty space on the shelf to rolling to the basket for an easy two.
But is she on track to break records, or did Notre Dame just expose a key weakness in her game with USC's winning streak snapped? We're taking a closer look at what this means for Watkins moving forward.
Juju's face telling the story and being carried off the court.
Does this setback reveal a challenge she must overcome? Or is it just a stepping stone to even greater dominance? One thing is clear: the future of women's college basketball has never been more exciting. It's been 30 years since the USC Trojans have seen this level of hype surrounding a player when all you have to do is look at Juju Watkins' ranking among women's basketball players this season.
Hi, I'm Juju Watkins with USC Women's Basketball, and this is Shoot Your Shot.
What player do you model your game after?
Candace Parker.
When you aren't playing basketball, what's your favorite thing to do?
Shop.
Where do you like to shop?
Probably Melrose.
What has been the best thing about USC so far?
Building legacy, however, is being measured in all-time ways. And that includes pursuit of Caitlin Clark's NCAA scoring record. The kind of high expectation underscores an ability that one day may push the sophomore guard past Caitlin Clark as the NCAA's all-time leading scorer for both men's and women's college basketball. But that came to a screeching halt when they faced off against number 5 Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish not only handed USC their first loss, but also exposed a potential weakness in their star player's game, Juju Watkins.
Yeah, I just think this is a learning experience for the whole team. So much to learn as far as chemistry and everything. So I think for me, the biggest thing is just staying poised and under control of the whole game. Wasn't the prettiest for me. So just continuing to, lock in.
Juju, what do you think the defense did to kind of make you guys uncomfortable there to start the game?
Notre Dame's head coach Neil Ivey was quick to credit her team's defensive strategy for the win. She called it relentless defense. She revealed that the team adjusted their ball screen coverage and picked up Watkins in transition to neutralize her impact.
Program, but what I've really been impressed by is how her team has rallied around this moment.
That's what I was thinking, because, as we pivot forward, think about all the times that Juju has come through for the team with a big play or a big shot or a big moment or a big performance, right? 20-piece, 30-piece. This is now her teammates' chance to come through for Juju, to make a big play after play, pull together and rally for Juju, and we've seen that so far.
We tried a few different approaches that were successful, she said. As the Trojan sophomore struggled to get into her rhythm coach, Ivey also gave credit to her guards Sonia Citron and Cassia Jenkins for taking turns guarding the 6-star and using their size and versatility to throw multiple looks at her. Ivey's analysis of the game made it clear that the 19-year-old's weakness appears to be how teams can disrupt her flow with intense defense and size mismatches.
Just first off, I'd like to say I am so proud of my team. I'm so proud of them. This was obviously a huge matchup. I thought it was great for women's basketball in general. Lindsay and I spoke about this a year ago, just saying how incredible this matchup would be. We're trying to help grow the game. Hopefully the viewership was great. The crowd was great. So just a moment that we're really appreciative to be a part of. But this group, they're special. I'm so grateful to be able to lead them, and just really proud of the way that
That tactic was very effective, particularly for Citron, who was assigned to protect Watkins. From the beginning, she was on the Trojans' guard like glue, making it difficult for her to score.
Single player on this team, I thought everybody gave us a lot of great energy, really smart, great defense, but these two really led us. Sony had the tall task of guarding one of the best players in women's basketball with Juju. Thought she did a great job early on, just showing bodies, trying to deny her for the entire game. And just, following the game plan. But, everybody knows Sony for her offense. But now you guys know Sony, how great of a defender that she is. So unselfish. I knew that she was going to take that task, and just super proud of her. And then
However, we must commend Juju for persevering even though she had a slow start. scoring only 5 points in the first half, before rallying to finish with 24 points. Notre Dame won the game with a score of 74-61.
Big time player, big time stage. Not at all shocked by what she did today. From the beginning, I told Martine she guarded everybody on the court one time. Just so feisty, so energetic. It's contagious for our group, so unselfish, and it's a fun game, but also it's amazing for me to see the growth of this group and this team. And again, like I said, I love them so much, and I'm so proud, so grateful. All glory to God. This is a moment, and we're going to enjoy it and then move on next week.
USC committed 21 costly turnovers overall, and the loss of Kennedy Smith as their other starting center hurt them defensively, as Hannah Hyello of Notre Dame scored 24 points, 5 steals, and 8 assists.
We've talked about all the stars on the court, but this is the place to be on a Saturday afternoon. Snoop Dogg, Michael B. Jordan. Then you want to talk about the greats of the game, Candace Parker.
Lander, but even in the midst of USC's tough loss, the buzz about USC's guard was very much evident.
I have goosebumps looking at this crowd. I mean, Juju Watkins has made this must-see TV at USC. Everyone wants to be courtside. Everyone wants to watch her play, take her.
Did Notre Dame expose Juju Watkins' Achilles heel, or was? Is it simply an off day the answer? It could shape the narrative around one of basketball's brightest young stars.
Good run in transition here. Samuels finds Kiki area Finn. That Hidalgo and Miles can read the floor. Watkins hesitates, crossover.
While some say it's too early to tell because Notre Dame's defense was exceptional, others agree she needs to improve.
Juju's loved by all of us. Juju is raising and lifting our game up with how she plays, with cornering the market when it comes to NIL deals. I mean, she's a business herself, and to see part of that not be a part of our NCAA tournament, something's missing. There's a big void. And
even though the team lost during the game, you could feel the energy around this USC squad as much as this loss stings for USC. There's no doubt that Ju Watkins will come back even stronger.
Ball on offense.
Keep it coming, Olivia Miles.
She's already one of the most talented players, and with 2 more years to refine her skills before heading to the pro, we're only going to see more growth from her. However, as is naturally the case in sports talk, the comparisons to other greats have already begun in this instance. Specifically, that means Caitlin Clark.
What a game tonight. The first time USC has taken down a #1 overall ranked opponent since 1983. What did it take tonight?
It took everything. I think, it's been a rough couple weeks for me, and to be able to kind of snap back into it and get into my rhythm here in Galen versus UCLA,